Guys, I hope all of you are doing well. In this video, we are going to discuss the differences between a temporary resident permit and a criminal rehabilitation. I am Niladri Mukherjee. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant. I practice in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and I'm the founder and the CEO of Nuvonation Immigration Consulting. So if you are inadmissible from entering Canada due to your past criminal activities, and if you would like to make a entry to Canada, you have, out of all the range of options that you can think of, these are some of the workable options on the table. Number one is a temporary resident permit, or a TRP, not to be confused with the TRV. And the second thing is a criminal rehabilitation. Sometimes both the things could be applicable to you. Both of these could be applicable to you. Depends which one do you need. For a criminal rehabilitation, technically speaking, at least for the most part, your sentence completion should be for at least 5 years, meaning that it should at least be for 5 years after you have completed the sentence, and then you can apply for a criminal rehabilitation. For a temporary resident permit, you can literally apply for a TRP the next day of your conviction. That's the fundamental difference. The other difference is that for a criminal rehabilitation, it's a rehabilitation, meaning that it's an application that you are making to ensure that your criminal record in front of the Canadian immigration is going forever, right? So you do not have any criminal record in the history as long as you are entering Canada for all the future time, right? So it's gone. For a temporary resident permit, it's not going away anywhere. You are still inadmissible to Canada. You're requesting a permission from the government of Canada to make a temporary entry to Canada. That's another fundamental difference that you have to keep in mind. Criminal rehabilitation, if your application is approved, you are free to come anytime you want. If you have the otherwise authorization to come. For a TRP, even if your TRP is approved, it's for that very specific purpose. It's not forever. So you are still inadmissible. The next time you would like to come, you still have to apply for a new temporary resident permit, right? This is something which is very important for you to understand. Because rehabilitation is a permanent measure, the process is complex, is expensive, is time-taking, and because TRP is a short-time one-off measure, it's complex but comparatively less complex as compared to a rehabilitation, and is less expensive. Just to give you an example, the government processing fee for a temporary resident permit application is about $230. The same thing for a criminal rehabilitation process varies from about $200 to about $1,100. So government says that, well, you pay us $200 to apply for the criminal rehabilitation. To start the criminal rehabilitation process, we will review everything and would then let you know how much entirely the fee is going to be. So it really could be at least $1,100 in many of the cases that I have seen, right? So that's something for you to keep in mind. Other thing is the processing time. The processing time for a criminal rehabilitation exercise is about 4 to 5 months. For a TRP, it's about 2 months, give or take, right? Sometimes we get decisions even sooner. The other aspect, which I think is super important for you to understand, is that why do you need this? So do you have any reason for you to come to Canada quite frequently in the future? Or is there any specific reason for which you would like to come to Canada? For example, are you willing to come to Canada just to attend a wedding? Then a TRP is for you. If you would like to come to Canada for anything else, and that visit is going to be quite frequent, then criminal rehabilitation for you. But you have to keep in mind that it should at least be 5 years for the most cases, for after your conviction, after your sentence is completed, before you can apply for a criminal rehabilitation. So we as an organization, we deal with both of these applications a lot. If you need our professional assistance with either of those, most welcome to hop into our website, nuvonation.ca, book a relevant session. I'll be more than happy to have a case-specific discussion with you. Our office is located in Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. If you'd like to meet me in person, again, more than welcome to hop into our website, book a relevant professional consultation. I'll be more than happy to have a case-specific discussion with you. Hope this helps. You guys in the next one. Bye now.